ఒక యథార్థ సంఘటన ఎంతోమంది ప్రాణాలను బలి తీసుకుంది, ఎంతోమంది కనపడకుండా పోయారు, ఎంతో ఆస్తి నష్టం వాటిల్లింది. 2018 అనగానే కేరళ వణికిపోయే పరిస్థితి. సో అటువంటి 2018 పేరుతో వచ్చింది మూవీ. ప్రస్తుతం అయితే మలయాళంలో హిట్ అయిన మూవీ. ఆ మూవీకి సంబంధించిన టీం అంతా ఉన్నారు, వారితో మాట్లాడదాం. హీరో థామస్ గారు ఉన్నారు, అలాగే సీనియర్ యాక్టర్ నరేన్ గారు ఉన్నారు, అలాగే హీరోయిన్ అపర్ణ బాలమురళి గారు ఉన్నారు, అలాగే డైరెక్టర్ జోసెఫ్ గారు ఉన్నారు. వారితో మాట్లాడదాం. హాయ్. Anyhow, first of all,
my name is Tovino. Thomas is my father.
Okay. Okay. Anyhow, Tovino. So anyhow, first of all, congrats. Okay. Do you expected like you got huge applause and a small period? Within 3 weeks, you got 150 crores of gross, right? How do you feel?
Thought about the collections or the money involved in this film. We were thinking that there are 3.5 crores of people in Kerala, Malayalis. So we were targeting the audience, like they should watch the film and they should love the film, because this is a feeling, it's an emotional film connected to all the Malayalis in Kerala. And I was telling my producer that in 3.5 crores of people, if they watch at least 35 lakhs of people, we will be happy, because that's a kind of emotion we had in 2018 flood. So 150 crores, 200 crores, that's not, we are really not bothered about. We are bothered about the emotions, the love we are getting from the people, the audience. Even from Telangana, we are getting so much messages, so many calls, and the distributor is very happy. And I personally have seen the first, that preview was there in Prasad Lab for the media people, and they were standing up and clapping at the end of the film. So that's the love we got it, and we are happy that people loved the film. The crowds and everything belongs to the
It's not a matter.
producer.
Content is
Belongs to
matter.
the producer.
belongs to the producer. Belongs to the
For
producer.
us, it's an art form. We
Correct.
are artists. If that is being appreciated,
Correct.
what more we could ask
So
for?
coming to you, acting in this movie, it's a good role, right?
I feel great associating with a great casting crew. It's the first time we are working. I'm working under his direction, but as co-actors, he's also an actor. So we have worked together in Minal Murali and all, and we share a very good friendship. So what I believe is this is something Malayalis experience in real. So when we are making a real version of it, a movie out of the experiences we actually had in 2018, I wanted to be a part of it.
Okay. So చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది మీకు ఇటువంటి మూవీలో.
Yeah, at first I was reluctant, because I don't want people to think that I'm getting and cashing these floods. I didn't want it to be interpreted that way. But he convinced me. Like he had a technique. Because this is almost impossible to shoot this kind of movies. It's almost impossible to shoot with the very limited budget and other constraints we have in Kerala, in Malayalam industry. But he said he can manage making this movie within that budget. He said he had a technique, and he didn't tell us what the technique was.
Okay.
But
May I know what is the technique?
പറഞ്ഞു വിടും.
Actually, the movie was released after some 10-12 months of hard work, and we all loved it, and we will release the making video after 3 months. So please wait for another 4 months.
But I can give you a clue.
You don't say any technique, right?
He actually created actual floods
That's
in
a
12
simple
acres of
technique.
land, and he brought all us actors and he put us in the water.
Okay.
And he started shooting.
Totally in water.
Yes.
Whole movie in water only.
Yeah.
Okay. As a senior actor, Naren, what do you say?
I play the role of a fisherman in the film. And fisherman, I represent the fisherman community. So in 2018 in Kerala, that community of people actually went out of their way to help the people. They risked their life, they left home, their wife, children and all, and they don't know what is going to happen. So this is what they did, and they actually did a lot of, like all the people in Kerala, they got together, but this community together, they actually made a big difference. So I represent that community, and it is a very emotional journey. So the biggest part of this thing is what the director Jude has done is, see, technical side, as we said, no, there is a huge, that you will know the making part, which is impossible, especially from a.
He's not able to say any technical.
He is. It's because it's not easy. Everybody who sees the film, they're like, "How did you do this?" That is the first question that comes. So that is one side, but the main point is that the human emotion is. This film actually proves that the human emotion is very universal, and at times of this kind of problems, natural, it's this chaos, these problems happen, and people unite together. This film is about hope actually.
ఇప్పుడు ఈ మూవీ అంటే ఓవరాల్గా వాటర్లో తీసారు, టోటల్లీ ఇన్ వాటర్ మూవీ, రైట్? డూ యూ ఫీల్ ఎనీ హార్డ్ లైక్?
It is. We all were in water. See, I'll tell you, there was a sequence where you will see the film, you will know. There's an introduction scene where I go to I'm trying to save somebody. It's in the ocean, and we are shooting. Of course, there is a set. I don't want to reveal it. So there's a huge flood. They have made floods. Each time the flood hits you, you will fall down. You will hit and you will fall. The waves, the wave hits you, you will fall down. And then you come back, and then again you stand for the shot. So actually, these people, the actual fishermen, they used to do that. They used to fight. They are fighting against nature, which is not easy. So all this is recreated in the film by the director and the technical team. And we as actors, we are fortunate to be part of it, we should say.
Everyone
this is-
has fever, cough, sneezing.
So I had a small ligament tear. I had a thing. I had a cast.
Okay.
I painted it, and it's still paining. But close-up shots, I used to remove it. And everybody, he had some ear infection, and then he had to go underwater. So everybody had the thing, and so what we are saying is that the emotion which he tried to connect, and that is the emotion which is connected throughout, the India, like wherever this film is going. The producer is saying he is getting calls from different parts of the world. He was saying from Poland, people were called Poland, Argentina, Mexico, and all. It's already released in Denmark, Sweden, all places where Malayalam cinema usually doesn't reach.
Yes. Recently, I heard Kantara.
Kantara.
Huge applause. Kantara got right.
Yes.
After that, you are coming like this.
No, this is basic human emotions which we have portrayed in this movie. This is basic human emotions. I think it will work anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, coming to Aparna ji. So, how is your character?
My character is a reporter, and I could not relate to it, but I remember watching the TV. We were all glued to the TV to know what's happening next while the floods were happening. And right before the scenes became really bad, there was a point where a dam called Idiki Dam in Kerala, the shutter was opening after a very long, after 26 years, the shutter was opening of the dam. So everyone were excited to see that initially. This was like
What's
the calm
going on?
before
What's
the
going on?
storm.
What's going on next?
It was a calm before the storm. So I still remember.
We never knew that this will happen. This
Yeah,
first.
we-
Yes,
the-
of
course.
so
It hasn't
when the
happened
first
100
shutter was opening, we never knew this was going to another scenario. The whole Kerala was going to, sink in water. We never knew that. My mom was excited. She was calling me from my room, come, look at the TV, the shutter is going to open. We were all excited. It was like a very, we were all waiting to watch that scene. But then every second the scenes started changing, places started sinking. So every time we all got the updates through television. My flat and surroundings were okay, but few of my friends were stranded in another apartment, and they came home. So we tried to stay in as much as possible, because it's like inviting, already people are trying to save others, and it's not great if you just go in, and if you don't know what to do, you should stay in probably and do whatever maximum level best you can do. And so that's what was happening, me and our friends. So TV was something we always used to watch to know the updates and to see how the situations are, or if we need to get out, or if we need to do something about it. So I think doing a reporter in the film, I think a lot of things started coming in my memory about all these
So
incidents that
comparing
were
to
happening.
them, you are in safe zone in this movie.
Of course, yes. Compared to them, I'm like super safe in this movie. I have never, because we all actually met for promotions. We don't have combination
we don't
scenes
have combination scenes.
or anything. We all actually met for promotions, and then only I'm also.
with me.
Yeah, we all have combinations with him.
So we are actually meeting for only then I got to know how much of an effort they had taken to shoot the whole thing, and I felt really proud watching every scene they shot of the flood and all those things. And that's the point. I thought I'm not. There are a few friends have asked me, why did you take this movie? There's nothing much for you to do. But I knew while I was watching the movie, I'm never going to regret the decision, and each scene has made me very proud to be a part of this film. So I think that's what, apart from just being a career oriented person, there are few things that gives you happiness, genuine happiness. 2018 is something like that for me.
ఓకే, ఒక రియల్ స్టోరీ ఆధారంగా తీశారు మూవీ. అంటే ఇట్స్ ఓవరాల్ రియల్ ఇన్సిడెంట్ అండ్ రియల్ స్టోరీ యూ హ్యాడ్ టేకెన్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఫిలిం. ఓకే, so did you give any message to government or people, or any other message? What do you say?
No, I have just done 3 films before this 2018. Everyone is a hero. So I have done 3 films. That 3 films, I have loved the script, I have loved the story idea, and I didn't try to give a message. I was just trying to do my film, whatever I like, as an audience, as a filmmaker. I did the same thing with the 2018 Everyone is a Hero. I didn't try to do any message, any controversy. I was just trying to say that in 2018 flood happened. All Kerala was trying to help each other. That was a humanity and what do you say, compassion, love. So I was just trying to take that thing to the world. I was not trying to give a message, because that message was already given by Kerala. So that if some messages controversy, there are so many people around us to give messages, controversies. I was not trying to do that.
ఓకే, మీరు ఏమన్నా దీనికి సంబంధించి రీసెర్చ్ ఏమైనా చేశారండి? అంటే లైక్ డిడ్ యూ డన్ ఎనీ రీసెర్చ్ ఆన్ దిస్ 2018 ఇన్సిడెంట్?
Yeah, without research, if I am trying to do this film, I am a fool. So that's a basic thing we have to do. Without research, if somebody is trying to do a film
What I mean
based
to
on
say is,
2018,
what I mean to say, recreating incident is a big task.
yes.
So you done, right? So which type of research?
Research in the sense, what I'm trying to say that if somebody is trying to make a film on real incidents, they have to do a research. That's the basic thing, at least we expect from them. And I have done this homework of watching movies based on floods, based on tsunamis, and I have seen so many visuals of floods,
Real floods.
Real floods, and I have my team to communicate, my art director, my cameraman, my editor, my music director, my co-workers, my artists, everybody. So there's a teamwork, and we have done so much homework, and we have done so much hard work.
Okay.
So that's the basic thing we should do.
Okay, coming to Tovino Thomas.
Overwhelming response. Our distributor here, he is very happy about the people accepting this movie in this way, and we are very thankful to the Telugu audience for accepting our movie. Like regardless, it's originally in Malayalam and it's dubbed into Telugu, but I've heard the Telugu dubbing is also very good. People are enjoying it. It doesn't feel like a Telugu dub. It actually feels like a direct Telugu movie. That's the response I've got from the audience. I'm getting a lot of mentions and comments on my Twitter. So I'm understanding that people are loving this movie here also. So I would love to express my gratitude to Telugu audience from the bottom of my heart. And I hope this movie will open a new door for more Malayalam movies to bring their movies here, dubbed into Telugu, and make it more enjoyable to the Telugu audience also. So probably this is a new beginning. I believe so.
If I ask you a few words about director, what do you say?
Few words. If
Good guy.
no, he is a very sweet person. Like, we share this bond since a very long time. And we actually met and started discussing this script in 2018. And since then, we have been sharing this phone calls and messages. And all this while we have worked together, acted together in Minnal Murali also. So during that time also we used to discuss about this same movie. So I knew his intentions were very pure and he was very confident about what he was making. And I wanted to trust him because the way he expressed his desire to make this movie, I wanted to trust him. Even though I didn't know the technique which he mentioned during the first meeting, I didn't know what it was, but when I started shooting, I understood it. It was very challenging for actors because he created actual floods. I think the vision he had in the first place, that is the result we see nowadays in theatres. He, and along with his vision, the producers who supported his vision and everyone who trusted him and believed him and stood together, we all stood together and made this movie. It's not my movie, it's not any one person's movie. It's a team effort. It's a more than a multi-starrer. I would love to call this a teamwork. Because it's not just actors, the technicians and director, producer. Everyone had the same thought. Like, this is my movie. I have to put my 100% into this movie. That was because of his confidence and his conviction and his vision. So I respect that a lot because it's not from Malayalam movie. People never expected a movie like this, and Malayali directors also at times they'll hesitate to try something like this because this is almost impossible to shoot with the budget and with the facilities we have in Kerala. But he executed it and it worked out.
It's a great thing. Execution is a great thing. Anyhow, once again, congrats all of you.
Thank you.
సో యథార్థ సంఘటనల ఆధారంగా వచ్చిన ఈ మూవీ తెలుగులో రిలీజ్ అయింది. మంచి అప్లాజ్ వచ్చింది మలయాళంలో. తెలుగు ప్రజలు కూడా ఆదరిస్తారు అని చెప్పి ఆశిస్తున్నాం అంటున్నారు మూవీ టీం. సో చూడాలి ఎలా ఉంటుందో. దిస్ ఈజ్ రఫీ. నమస్తే.